Well, ladies and gentlemen, last night I took like 4 or 5 hours opening them up, seeing what I could do with the motherboard inside, and then I tried to give it a crack at it, took the wig off of him, took the entire wig off of his head. I just decided to glue the wig back on because I don't know. I don't know what's going on. If you look inside real quick, there's a bunch of these wires. There's like some wires right there. There's, where else? Hold on, there's a bunch of other ones. There's a red wire that's connected there. I don't fucking know. There's this thing, whatever the hell this is, this little thing. So, there's like 15 different fucking wires, not 15, I'm over dramaticking. There's a bunch of other wires, I don't know what they connect to, because I took like 30 minutes last night after I opened this thing up and tried to open the head up. Before I went to bed, I tried to take another like 30 minutes trying to figure out what these wires go to. I took the motherboard off originally last night. I unscrewed the motherboard here. I took this off, and yeah, I took the motherboard off, and on the back of it, there's no color code, there's nothing, there's no color code, doesn't say anything, there's no color code, there's no numbers, like absolutely nothing, not even on the little things here to help it out. So I don't know which ones these connect to on the back of this, because again, I don't, you know. And then here's some more right here. Here's another few wires that connect to something, and I just put the thingies back on, because why not? The little black pieces that go back on them, but yeah, and I took this off, flipped it over to see, okay, maybe this connects to something, these wires. Doesn't say anything. Doesn't have a color code. It doesn't say anything. I can legitimately show you the back of it. Hold on. So if you see here on the back, there's like absolutely nothing. Yeah, there's these two cords that are connected, but there's like no lettering, no numbering, absolutely nothing. There's nothing on the back of this thing. No numbers, no lettering to show you how to, you know, which one you have to connect. There's no little even mark of like red or blue to indicate where it goes, like absolutely nothing. So I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know, you know, which ones of these wires connect to the back, because nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, and again, I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know. Yeah, there's like, you know, I just screwed it back on, but yeah, so I don't know. And then these, a lot of these were coming off, so I did glue these, because I tried to move a lot of the wiring out of the way. A lot of these like little mechanics here and these little like batteries and stuff were coming off, so I put them back down into their holes as best as I could, because there's little wires that connect and just shove right down in there, I guess. And I just super glued around there, because some of this is all original. This is like all original super glue. Where else is all original super glue? Over here. And I'm like, well, if that's all original super glue, I could just super glue these down on there and call it a day, you know? I don't think it would do anything. I don't know. But, yeah. So, and whatnot. So I did that. And then, yeah, so I don't know. The sensor for this thing's not even working now. So again, the sensor's not working. It has audio when I actually push the button. I'll show you that real quick. It does actually have like audio when I push the button on his t-shirt here, if I could find the thing. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. It has audio still.
You got your wish. You're mine now, doll.
Yeah, when I push the button, it still has audio, but the sensor no longer works. I don't know what I did there. And then for the head, I just said screw it and glued the wig back on. But for the head on this side, there's one screw that I could not unscrew, as you can see right there. It's a little hole. Try to turn this around. get a better view of it. Yeah, see, there's a screw inside of this hole, and I cannot get this unscrewed. I have tried using different screwdrivers. I have tried using different methods. I don't know. It's neither too corroded or unfortunately stripped. And if it's stripped, the only way that I'm going to be able to get this off most likely is by taking one of those tools that kind of cut, one of those rotary tools or whatever, and cut through this and get right down to where the plastic piece that clips together to screw it on. All the other screws are actually unscrewed. All the other ones are unscrewed. On this side, it's all unscrewed. The top part of the head is all unscrewed, so there's no other screws in here besides the one side of this. But, so that's that. This is the only screw that's still in there and everything, but, yeah, I don't know. So, I guess I'll put them back together, and I guess really just leave them for an display piece, because the motherboard doesn't show you any indication on what goes where. No color code, no numbering, like absolutely nothing on the back of it. On the front, there is some numbers, as you can see, but I don't know what the fuck any of that means. So, but, yeah, I don't, you know. So, I really don't know, on what to do, and then, originally I thought it would be easy to reconnect these cords, because there's a bunch of numberings and a bunch of stuff here. And I'm like, well, it should be like this. I'm not 100% because I'm not a mechanic, once again. But I was like, well, if I take one of the red wires and one of the green wires and connect it to where it's red or green or whatever, like right over here, that's what should happen, right? But I don't know. So, there's no indicate. No mark, no nothing. So, but it is what it is. I guess I'll leave them as an display piece. At least there's still audio by pressing the button now. But, and then somehow, this red wire right here, as you can see, got attached over here. I don't know how the fuck that happened, so. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I guess I'll just give up on it and stop trying to fix it, because, I mean, heck, if, as I was fixing on it and these wires came off, you know, what else can happen? Eventually, something's gonna happen, I'm gonna be trying to fix on it, and there's gonna be no audio whatsoever, not even by pressing the button or some shit. Or next thing you know, it's gonna fucking explode in my face or some shit, so, so I don't know, I'll just leave it be. Maybe in the future, when I have enough of time, I can take it somewhere and see if they could fix it. You could say, well, try to find somebody that fixes these, like, try to contact Gemmy, Animatronic Master, or whatever their YouTube channel name is. I don't know, I'm not comfortable with shipping this out to somebody, letting them take a crack at it, see if they could fix it or not, and you never know, possibly never see it again. At least I have it. It's one of those type of items that it's that rare to where you can't even find one. You know, it's that hard to find one. I mean, I took, what, maybe 2 years, 3 years to actually finally find one for somewhat of a decent price. Somewhat. But, yeah, they're legitly that fucking rare. Like, if you don't think they're that fucking rare, the Gemmy, Chucky, the big one, not the little one, the big one here, you take a crack at it. You try to look for one and whatnot. I think last time I looked, there was like 1 or 2 on eBay left for like $800 to $900. And the $900 one was the same listing, same photos as the $800 one, so what does that tell you? A possible scam. But, maybe. But, yeah, so I don't know, it was a different profile too, different account and whatnot, but so I don't know, but I guess I'll just put them back together and call it a day. So, and I did see one on Facebook, but the person never contacted me back, so, you know, there's the look on that one from Facebook, but I guess I'll just, it's one of those type of items, Be grateful that you at least have it, because it's that rare, and especially with the box. So what I might end up doing is, I might just put it all back together, put the body frame on, and just have it as a display piece. Maybe even put it back in the box, zip tie him back in the box and stuff, and call it a day. It won't be original, because I don't have the original try me button. I don't have the, well, I have everything, but what I'm trying to say is, I don't have the original try me button, and the window for the box is destroyed. So it's not going to be fully 100%, but at least if, he'll be displayed in the box, I guess. But, yeah, so we'll have to see. But unfortunately, I guess I'm just going to have to give up on this. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more.